10 days after the White Castle video, I ate a White Castle slider.
10 days. That's what we're saying?
3 days?
It was the next day.
The next day.
That is a little weird.
It's very
like
weird.
it's an Amber Alert, except it's a bounty. It's like, yeah, go get this guy for 10K.
And there's big ones, too. I don't want to call any of them out. But there are
Call them out.
There are
You
big
think they'll
ones.
come
Call 'em
after
out.
us? You think they'll
I don't
come
know.
after you?
I'll
47 cents
I'll
of
tell
spirit?
you a big
What's
one.
the worst one? If you know nothing about this and you see the picture, you see the title, you do look like the author.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast. It is October 1st. Spooky season's in effect, and the 31 days of Picky Boys starts today.
That's true. That's
Oh,
true.
God.
So if you want to get in on that, you get a piece of content every day on top of the regular stuff. Patreon.com/PickyBoys. It's a video every day.
This is the first 2-video Sunday in a long time. One on this channel, one on Patreon.com/PickyBoys.
Go check it out. Yeah, it would have came out the same time.
Yep.
Don't know what it is yet.
I don't know either. We gotta start it off with a bang.
Oh.
A
Boy,
boo.
we started it off not with a
Well,
bang.
it's, it's spooky season. You started off with boo.
A boo.
You know?
True. We also have a new Spooky's cloth.
Well, I don't know if it's spooky. It's more just,
It's autumnal.
is that a real word?
Yes, it is.
Over under, that's a real word.
Autumnal.
I believe him.
Autumnal.
You believe
Signing
that?
with Danny here.
No,
All right.
for sure, autumnal is a real word. Picky merch. We're all rocking it. Go to pickyboys.com.
Audio listeners can't see it, but if you go to pickyboys.com, then you can see it.
This is the time. If you order it right now, you'll get it before Halloween.
You'll get it before Halloween, like handsomely before Halloween.
Handsomely.
Handsomely. You like my words
Yeah.
now.
Handsomely.
That was really. I legitimately got scared because we just opened this today, and I have an open mouth drink, and usually it's Danny that we're worried about, so I didn't want to knock that over.
What are you sipping on today?
This is peach fucking Snapple, ice cold, dude.
Oh, I thought it was a cocktail.
Oh, you were expecting me? Relax over there.
I thought you listen. You had a hard night of editing.
That's
I
true.
have a question.
Oh,
Who the f*** do you think you are? You drinking peach Snapple out of an open glass like that? What are you doing? Drinking out of the fucking thing.
first of all, you can drink peach Snapple out of any beverage holder because it is worth its weight in its brown gold. I swear to God.
It's fell off tremendously.
Oh.
Whoa.
Sure.
Sir.
How?
Whoa.
I mean, and you'll agree with me. What's better, peach Snapple in the glass bottle or peach Snapple now?
I agreed that. I
So
don't
it
think it
might
fell
have.
off.
So it might have.
That is falling off.
No.
Slightly
yeah,
decreasing
it took
in
a-
quality. It's
it
not
took a-
falling
it
off.
It fell off from where it
No,
was.
it's
No.
not.
It took a step down the stairs a little. Falling off is,
Okay, it's bad. Falling off is bad quality, I guess, but it
Still,
took a
if it's-
step, and I say honestly a major step down.
What's the best peach iced tea out there?
I don't even drink peach
Okay,
iced
it's
tea
peach
anymore.
got him.
Snapple.
You got him.
So
You
it took
got
a
him.
step down. It's still the best. It didn't fall off.
I don't even drink peach iced tea anymore. It's not worth it.
If number 2 is here and Snapple is here, coming down this much is still okay.
You could still get glass bottles, by the way.
Yeah, but they're probably going to be expired soon, no?
Yeah.
It's the old batch.
I guess they're not making them, right?
It's like a Twinkie. You got to get those.
There's grocery stores. I've seen them. They got them.
I just don't think they're producing it from the source is what I'm saying. But yeah, peach Snapple, best one. That's what I'm drinking. Ice cold. Don't drink it any other way. Warm peach Snapple. Any warm sucks.
I'm just saying, how much could they really have saved by getting rid of that
Oh, I'm
glass?
sure a lot.
Oh, they probably saved the company.
But
They were producing a cup, like a glass cup every time.
But it's such a staple of Snapple, and I know tons of people with this opinion. And I like I said, I mean, I used to buy Snapple almost every day. I have not bought a Snapple in a few months for sure.
Yeah, but that's because you like all this weird, fancy stuff.
No,
now.
it's not.
Liquid
It's-
death.
No, it's not.
Ghosts.
It's just because what I loved is no longer there.
You know what I'm upset about Snapple on when they got rid of the glass?
What's that?
You can't do like the.
Yeah, exactly. You can't
No
know
more?
if it's fresh.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what's that mean?
It only made that sound when the top had not been popped yet.
I mean, you could still tell if the bottle was.
Well, yeah,
cracked
you can
or
still
not.
tell by the blue cap.
I'm unfamiliar with this sound.
Really? Oh, best sound. One of the best sounds in the world.
Yeah.
Top 3
Really?
sounds. Top 3 sounds.
Yeah, because when it was, you know the sound when you opened it, the little pop, the
course,
tin
of course.
popped. When that was closed and it had not popped yet, I guess when you press on the thing, it like, and
Oh,
it was
the
a little
cap.
sound. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It-
yeah.
It was like a
Okay.
little top condom, and it made a noise.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh God.
Do they even still put facts on their blue caps?
No,
so.
They just put the.
You sure about that? Jason read me one. He read me one yesterday. Jason, tell me put the fact here.
Yeah, Jason, put the Snapple fact of the day on screen.
All right.
I don't think Jason was drinking. He could have been. He could have had a glass bottle. I don't know.
But either way, yes, I was up late editing all night because we put out the Danny tries to steal all the money from Dave Portnoy video.
That was a good one. I think it's a fantastic video.
I think it is a really good video. If you haven't seen it, it's the one from Wednesday, so it's the most recent one.
Yeah, and bitches were talking about us in the press.
Bitches were talking about us in the press.
It's true.
It's true.
You got a DM from the El Presidente himself.
I did, but that's because the New York Magazine put out an article about Dave Portnoy's Pizza Fest, which that's fine.
It was really a hit piece on Danny.
It was definitely an unfavorable article towards him, but for some reason, an article about Dave Portnoy and his pizza festival had someone else on the cover.
It was you.
It was me. It was me. It said Dave Portnoy's Sausage Fest, and it was me.
It was a picture of Danny.
And it was me looking very upset, taken out of context in a way, going like this.
After Danny's 70-second half slice of pizza.
And it was plastered everywhere. And then again, we explained to the reporter very clearly that we were eating half slices to equal a whole slice.
Right.
But in the caption under the picture, he disregards that fact and says, Danny, a One Bite Festival attendee, on his 70-second slice of pizza.
That's so much.
Which makes me seem like a fucking monster.
That's so much pizza, dude.
I mean,
And-
look, he's got to spice it up. He's got to juice it up. It's an article.
They blasted it all over the airwaves.
Yeah, they did.
All over the airwaves. And so Dave Portnoy messaged me back because I said to him, didn't expect to be on the cover of this article. And he said that he thought that was a reporter. He was like, they just took a random picture of you. That's so funny. I guess it's funny in Dave world.
In Dave's world, it's funny.
I was expecting, people to call me and say, what is this? What's going on?
How was your 73rd slice of pizza?
Turns out no one reads New York Magazine. So
Yeah, that's the real issue. Honestly, I think I had the biggest slander piece.
True. That was false news.
Yeah, false. They fake newsed me.
In the piece, it says Antonio, who is gluten-free.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking gluten. I don't
Whoa.
got that puss disease. dude.
And we have the transcripts of that. We have the transcripts of that interview.
Yeah, someone's recording us. We're like, no, we're gonna record you. Actually,
We blatantly said he's gluten-free, pointed to him. Pointed
true.
to him.
yeah.
So yeah, that was one of the false things in that article.
Yeah, I remember when we were talking to him, the writer. Well, as soon as he left, we were going, I wonder if they could spin that in a way to make us look like real terrible people. Because, the whole time we were saying, oh, we're going to steal Dave Portnoy's money, this, like that. Even though it was a joke, but, newsman.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of just took it as an opportunity, and I think that's what the article conveyed of, listen, if you're going to interview us, we're going to talk about the Picky Boys.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Slip that in everywhere.
He did link us in the article.
Yeah, he did.
He did link us
He
in the
name dropped
article.
us. It was very nice.
Well-
I thought the I don't know if this is too much work to Jason. We could put the article in the description or whatever. It's no, don't do it. Never mind.
No need to send him there.
Why you don't want to?
I mean, listen.
Not a fan?
I was not a fan. That I was just because.
Oh, it's 'cause of
because
you?
he took a picture of me before and he took a picture of me after, but the before picture is not there, and so I was obviously trying to convey I'm happy now and I'm sad after I just ate 72 slices of pizza, but he just used the sad one, so I don't need them to get more clicks. They can see the screenshot of the interview. And if they want to look it up, then go for it.
Yeah.
I have to be honest. If you know nothing about this and you see the picture, you see the title, you do look like the author. You really do.
Well, that's crazy.
He hasn't written.
There's
anything.
a comment right below the picture that
Yeah.
says that explains what the picture is.
A person who just but no one.
Right,
reads
but on the
that.
Instagram post, does it say that?
No.
Okay. So from that post, for sure, you look like the author.
Well, I can't write or read. So
It's funny. Danny has 2 appearances in it because he has the early appearance in the article, and then near the end, it's like, and I caught back up with the Picky Boys, and Danny's on his 72nd slice.
no, he said Danny, who looked unwell at that point.
I didn't read
Is he-
that.
First of all, was he wrong?
He was not wrong.
You were thrown up.
I was going like every once in a while. I would just go.
That's just accurate reporting.
Yeah, if anything, that was the most accurate part. Danny, who looks unwell. I didn't even read that far.
Well, to many more. No, there's no bad press, right? Or no bad publicity. Is that what the statement is?
I really, really disagree with that statement.
I mean, I think it's not supposed to be taken at face value. I don't think.
Well, not this. This isn't bad. Like, no, this is nothing.
But in general, yeah.
I agree because no rule, you could say any rule, and no rule is true 100% of the time.
Yeah.
It's like if there's hundreds of articles saying you're a pedophile, obviously that's not good
Right,
press.
and that's not bad. That's not bad press. I would consider that's bad press. You know,
Okay.
I would say there's a difference between bad press and
What's bad press?
bad. That one. That
No,
one's not good.
what's bad press?
Oh, bad press. It's like, oh, you know, Danny cheated on his spouse. Look at that, tabloids. You know, that's okay. You got clicks and stuff.
But if you're a professional spinner, which a lot of people on the internet are, internet people are, celebrities are, some politicians are, then it doesn't really matter because as long as they're talking about you, you're in their heads.
Yeah, but it's still.
That's what it means.
No, I get it. It's if your name's out there, your name's out there.
Obviously, if someone writes an article that says, "Oh well, this person killed a baby," and you killed a baby, then that's going to be bad press for you.
Yeah. On top of that, if you did it, now what's really good bad press is if something happens where you look bad, but then you have the receipts or people defend you or something, and you come out the other side. That's the best version of bad press. I'm saying you could have good press.
I disagree. Whenever that happens, there's always a subsection of people who don't see the receipts and only see the original thing, and now just think you did whatever horrible thing you're accused of.
Right, but now we're discussing in the realm of bad press. I'm not saying like obviously you choose good press. I'm saying in bad press, that's not so bad.
Also, in good press, there's bad press. You know, there's really like there's no winning here. That's what I mean.
I want an example of that one.
In good press, there's bad press. Is in like if you do something that's like you donated to this charity or whatever, and everybody's like, yeah, you donated to this charity. There's if you get to a certain level, millions, multi-million view level, there's gonna be some people that goes, why didn't you donate this money to this charity and this, that, and the
Why
other?
didn't you donate
There's-
more?
Yeah, why didn't you donate more? You made this much. Why didn't you do more? There's always gonna be bad.
Why didn't you donate half your wealth to dolphins?
Exactly. So
Yeah,
But
But that's just a bunch of fucking lame-os. I don't think that's really as.
I mean, that's bad press and good press. Again, everybody will read the article or read an article, and they'll make up their mind. You can't control that.
But a lot of people will think that you ate 72 slices of pizza and were unwell.
A lot of people also think I'm the author.
That's true.
So you can't control what people think here.
No, you can't.
By the way, when you donate to charities, not you, I don't think you donate to charities.
Whoa.
But you got to be careful.
When's the last time you donated to a charity?
gotta be-
No, wait. When's the last time?
Oh my God.
When's the last time you donated to a charity?
When was the last time I donated to a charity? When I was at a store and they said, "Do you want to give?" Actually, I know what it was. Spirit Halloween.
Holy shit.
Spirit Halloween. I gave
shit.
$1 to
Who
have my
gives a
name on the wall
Who gives
for
a shit
children
about
with
your
cancer.
$1? Who gives a shit about your
Oh,
dollar?
you basically just said, "Who gives a shit about children
That's not
with
what I
cancer?"
said. That's not what I said exactly. I said, who gives a shit about your dollar? I've donated to let me type in this in an amount, not just, oh yeah, take my 42 cents for this.
But you got to look it up. You got to look it up. There's a few websites that can help you. There's one called Charity Checker or something, because some of these charities, a less than significant portion is actually going to the charity.
Yeah, definitely. Like 96% will go to the salaries and wages of the people running the charity, who essentially just use it as like a funnel to make money.
And there's big ones too. I don't want to call any of them out, but there
Call 'em
are
out.
there are
You
big
think they'll
ones.
Call
come
'em
after
out.
us? You think they
I don't
come
know.
after you?
I'll
47 cents at
tell
Spirit?
you a big
What's
one.
the worst one?
I'll tell you a big one that a lot of people donate to that keeps like 70% of their profits.
Ooh.
You bet-
Wounded Warriors.
I was going to say, you better not say Red Cross.
The
donated
Wounded
a lot.
Warriors.
What is that one? Is that veterans?
It's like they help veterans' families and people who were wounded in war. But according to charitychecker.com, it's not looking like they do as much as they could be doing.
Is that true, or is that just a bunch of anti-war wusses going, don't give money to anybody that's done there?
I mean, I don't think that's. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't think that would be that. Why would that? I mean, if the war's already over, so
That has nothing to. The war's never over, dude.
that's true. But I'm saying, like, I guess so. Maybe there's people that are so anti-war that they will now not help people after the war.
For
I'm
sure.
I'm just saying there are plenty of other veterans charities that give like most of their money to people. I don't want to start any drama here. Some charity drama.
Keep your donations in a mattress.
Yes. Keep your donations in a mattress and then light your house on fire.
Who's the one that just told me that their grandfather... Someone just told me... Recently, I found out that back in the day, when they didn't trust banks, right? They would put your money everywhere. Mattress, whatever. I have two stories. One, my grandpa just put $20,000 in a garbage bag once. And my grandma found it after he passed. And they were like, wow, sick bonus. And two, that's a good side because you found the money. Then there are people, I just heard that some guy didn't trust the banks, put all his wallet in his sick-ass leather jacket. $15,000 or something. And his wife was going through it, old clothes, threw it out.
Always the wife.
Right out.
Always the wife.
Threw it right out.
How do you... This must have been the jacket with the most pockets that has ever existed.
Clearly, you haven't seen $15,000. You could very much fit. You could fit 15,000 in your pocket right now.
You
I
could
guess,
do,
yeah,
if
that's true.
If it's
So-
hundreds, isn't like a band is just
Yeah.
like
Ten-
this much,
that's
and
like
10K?
10,000.
That's true. That's true. You gotta... The thing is, anybody who does this, you're doing it wrong if you're using cash. Cash deteriorates. You can't leave it to your kids. It'll fucking evaporate over time.
It does, bro. It degrades.
It degrades. And so what you need to do is convert your money into gold
Ooh.
and then put that gold bar in a trash bag or whatever and dig it up, put it in your backyard. Boom.
I think it's way more likely that if a gold bar was in a leather jacket, it wouldn't be thrown out because you're like,
Sure.
oh, what the hell is in here? You know,
Exactly.
that's a good point. I saw there was a news where garbage men found just $10K strapped to each drawer underneath a dresser when they were bringing out a dresser. You know, sometimes you
Damn.
throw out old furniture and stuff. Stop leaving cash in weird places.
Can they keep that?
If they don't tell anybody.
But they did because you know about it.
That's true. It's not my fault they're dumb. I'm saying they could have had a lot of money.
I don't think they can
And
keep that.
also, they said, hey, we found 10. Could have been 40 there.
Yeah.
True,
So,
true.
so you know, you want to look a little good.
I think there is a rule, though, about it. Like, you get to keep an X percentage if you come to the government with this money.
There's a lot of laws about it. So if I think I don't know about incredible amounts of money like that, but like definitely for a couple thousand, whatever, you're supposed to bring it to the police station, and then if no one claims it after 30 days or something, you can keep it. But for other things, like, dude, if you find like it gets dicey if you find like a ton of gold, like at the bottom of an ocean. That could be like a historical artifact, and then the government might take it from you forcibly, and then maybe give you like 100th of its worth in cash.
That just happened recently. Jason, if you could find the article, it is a guy who recently found buried treasure, declared it to the government, and they left him 2 doubloons or
Yeah.
something. Dude, he found millions of dollars worth of gold in the ocean or some treasure map, you know.
And it cost
Nathan
him
Drake-
so much money to like, do the research, get the boat, like do the diving, and
I'll tell you what, I immediately would have been a pirate. I wouldn't, there's no government that could take my gold shillings from me. I'll go find, even if I'd rather pawn them off to the bald guy at Pawn Stars for 1/10 of their worth than be left with 2 doubloons. Don't trust anybody if you find gold, like a
Yeah.
pirate.
That's true. That's true. And the guy from Pawn Stars will take it, too.
Why wouldn't he?
Maybe not anymore, but you can find some pawn
Not
shop that'll
anymore.
take it. Because now now people are recording every interaction, and he still does ask every time, where'd you get it? Because that's important.
fell off a truck.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, he doesn't accept that answer anymore.
I was going to say, I'll tell you what, he definitely accepted that answer before the cameras.
That's true.
Where'd you get it? You know what? Don't tell me.
Pawn Stars, hardcore pawn. They're all porn puns.
Hardcore pawn.
They're all porn puns.
Do you think the point of calling the Pawn Stars, this is way too many P's for me. Pawn Stars, porn, no,
Punani.
wait, what'd they call it?
Pawn Stars.
Oh, Pawn
There's
Stars.
another show called Hardcore Pawn.
there it is.
That one. That's what I'm
Yeah.
looking for. You think that they title it that in hopes that someone clicks and goes, oh, wait, what's this bald guy doing?
Yeah. Oh shit, they got this on the History Channel now?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
This is not what I wanted.
It's like, and then you see, oh, damn, does he have Snoop Dogg's gold rings? Damn, that's pretty cool. And you just
Alright.
stick around.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think at least a 0.1% of the people are clicking because of that. They just can't read well.
A 10th is so many. Or it's more just like kids up at night. It's like searching through
Yeah.
Skinamax or something.
Yeah, I love that show, though. Really, really good entertainment.
I'm so conflicted with what's real and not anymore.
Oh, it's all fake.
I know. That's
It's all
why.
fake.
That's why I can't do it anymore.
What's fake about it, though? Like what? Like because
Interactions,
because
probably?
fake is like I don't know. There's so many different levels of fake. There's a difference between fake and like embellished.
Well, first of all, how many times does someone come in with the most rarest antique sword from a pirate to this one guy?
Yeah.
How is it every episode?
But what I'm saying is that is that guy and the sword like that entire thing can be fake, or there could be a guy who emailed them beforehand and said I have a really rare sword. They fact check it, then he just walks into the shop and does the interaction. Like that is embellished, not fake.
I'm sure there's every range from straight up fake scenarios to, oh, what's this guy look weird, and then that.
But I think also there might not even be a willing transaction. Like the guy might just want to be on TV. He's got this cool thing. He brings it over, and then they handshake, make a deal, and that deal was not true at all. He just brings it back home with him.
That's interesting.
And then definitely what you said before. So like these people aren't just walking in the shop with it. It's all planned. These people emailed beforehand. They have the stuff, and then they get accepted to be on the show or not.
Yeah.
It's like auditioning for Survivor.
That allows me. Yeah, I don't know. I hate when shows are like really actually fake.
Any tow
So-
truck show.
Any tow truck show, yeah, fake.
Because what they do
Which
is...
sucks.
They're all reenactments of
Yeah.
what actually happened, quote unquote.
Oh.
They're all actors. Every single person, the tow truck driver, everyone.
So dog?
That's a bounty hunter.
That's Bounty Hunter.
Is
Yeah.
that not the same fucking thing?
No,
I'd never seen it.
that's getting people.
That's not a tow truck though. It's different. Than a
That's
bounty
getting
hunter.
people, and you can record, like
Hold on.
arrests.
Do you know what a bounty hunter is?
I mean, I do.
It's when you.
I thought they just hunt bounties. So can't you have a bounty on a car or
no,
something?
No.
When you skip out on, your trial date, your court date, and you paid bail to get out of jail, then whoever your bail bonds person puts up a bounty for your arrest so that they can get their bail back.
Wait, so does dog... Is it like Cowboys? Does dog get the bounty on that person?
Yeah. But okay, imagine you're in jail, right?
I'm in jail.
And it's gonna cost $50K for bail,
That's it? What did I do? Give me a better crime.
$500K for
Thank
bail.
you.
Right, so you go to a bail bondsman and you pay them however much, so that they'll essentially loan $500K to the court, put up $500K for you, so you can leave jail.
Leaving.
And maybe it'll cost you. I have no idea how much it costs, but a couple thousand, maybe 10,000. I don't know.
Easy.
Now, if you skip out on your court date, well, the court's keeping that $500K, and now the bail bondsman's out $500K, so they put like a $50K bounty on you, and then dog sees that and goes, "I'm gonna go catch that guy and get the $50K."
Damn.
Yeah,
Can't catch
It's a pretty
me.
archaic system. Like it is very cowboy-esque.
How else are you going to get him? You need some buff, sunglasses, blonde guy.
I don't
It's
know,
come-
law enforcement. You get a random guy to do it, or not even a random guy. Whoever wants to do it can do it. They just have to do it a citizen's arrest. That's weird.
That is a little weird.
it's very
like
weird.
it's an Amber Alert, except it's a bounty. It's like, yeah, go get this guy for $10K.
And many of them, not dog, definitely not dog actually, but many of them look like they are police, but they're not. Which is also kind of crazy that there's like this semi-vigilante like police force who presents as police officials and are not.
And sometimes I think they purposely,
Of course, yeah.
toe
Yeah.
the line there, so you don't exactly know their level of authority.
For sure.
I wouldn't do it.
I don't know if that's real. Do you think dog's real? Dog the bounty hunter?
Again, I think it's probably a little embellished. I don't think it's totally fake. I know one thing that wasn't fake, Live PD. Used to love that show.
They got rid of that?
Yeah, they got rid of that.
Probably.
That was actually live or no?
I don't think it was live.
So it's like Cops.
But it was real like footage of people. And you can always tell if the people were guilty or not, because if they were found not guilty or their case was thrown out, they'd have to blur their face. But if you are found guilty of a crime, then that footage is public record. And so they would show their face.
That seems unfair, I guess.
I mean, that's pretty fair, I think.
It's a little unfair that, like, that guy in the other town over got arrested for the same crime. He's not on TV.
Yeah, that's what
That's a
I'm saying.
little unfair.
It's like, now this person's just on
Yeah.
TV for God knows what. Just
I mean,
it's strange.
if I was pulled over in probably my lowest moment of my DUI, let's say, for example, and a guy with a camera rig was behind the cop, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on here?
yeah, I'd be like,
What the hell?
out of all days today.
What the hell is this?
No, that'd be upsetting,
Yeah.
especially when your buddy just got off on it.
No, it's crazy.
I don't know.
They had a whole makeup crew to put you together for the fucking mugshot.
Yeah. It's like they give you more alcohol. It's like, yo, somebody, you got to mess this up. This makes for good TV. Either way, how's you looking to eat pizza again today?
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine eating pizza now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's more impressive. To
I
me.
ate that like 10 days after the White Castle video. I ate a White Castle slider.
10 days. That's what we're
Yeah,
saying?
3 days.
It was
the next day. The next day.
The next day you had a case.
Wow. I don't know about that.
Oh, yes, it was, babe.
We recorded because I had the White Castle on New Year's Eve.
Yep.
So we recorded it the day before New Year's Eve.
Yes, we did.
All right. Well, then I guess that's that.
The 10 days thing was crazy, wasn't
was
it?
crazy.
The 10 days
Your
thing
mind
was crazy.
changes info.
I guess so. I don't know. I didn't think it was the absolute next day, but it could have been.
I'd be less surprised if you changed it to like 2 days, 3 days later, maybe. To change it to 10 was
Either
was
either
crazy.
way.
You know, I had White Castle again in a year.
It's not. I'm the same way with like I hear so many stories of people. They say, "Oh, that one night with Fireball, I can never do Fireball ever again." For me, it's not that way. I've had terrible nights with almost every liquor that exists. I've had terrible nights with pizza. I have terrible nights with White Castle. And I just can't eat anymore at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Once 24 hours passes, and maybe even less than that, 12 hours, it goes away. It's a blank slate. Let's eat it again.
Oh, man, I don't know.
Speaking of the Pizza Fest, though, back to that real quick. I'm curious because a lot of it wasn't shown in the video, but I feel like you didn't like a lot of the pizza places very much.
Well,
and this is before you were 20 deep. There were a couple that you're like, this is just not good pizza.
There was a couple in the beginning that it wasn't good. I can't. It's really hard. That's the thing about the Pizza Fest is that if it's really good there, you can say, wow, it's really good. If it's not, they kind of have a pass because it's not in their home kitchen. They don't have their ovens. It's raining, yada, 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 yada. So it's hard to actually judge an establishment off of a tent that they set up. But there were a lot of slices that I didn't like.
And there were also a lot of slices where Danny was scooping them out of the puddle that was on his plate, to be fair. There were some points where it was raining really heavy.
And it was a very diverse slate of pizza.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting
They were
that.
all different kinds of pizzas. And so, like, everybody has their one or two that they like. I don't think everybody likes every kind of pizza.
That's the other thing, because like Portnoy has his like, oh, this one's a 9.5, this one's a 10. And if your pizza tastes don't align with that guy, you might think those are like 6s or 7s.
Yeah.
True. I mean, on, like, the One Bite app or whatever, it's always his score and then the audience score. And they're almost always different.
Yeah.
Because people like different things.
You think the places, the minimum requirement was do a regular pie and then they chose which to do? Like, oh, no, we're going to do a spicy marinara, pepperoni.
Oh, so good. Not a single gluten-free pie.
I don't know.
Unlucky Antonio.
First,
Unlucky.
yeah, lucky me. Well, first of all, that seems like a gluten-full person's nightmare, a pizza fest, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was funny because I got to watch someone eat my worth 6 times over,
That's true.
which was good.
That's true. You lived vicariously through Danny.
Yeah, for sure.
I think ramen, I had so much of it at one time where I didn't eat it again for a year. Ramen and then tequila one time I didn't have for a year because we played Monopoly at my after prom and different after prom. And every time you owed someone a space or money, you had to take a shot, and we finished a whole bottle. And that just, I guess I was just
Shotopoly.
Shotopoly. And my liver was just too much a virgin at that point to handle that pounding from that bottle.
Tequila seems to be the one I'm most susceptible to as well. Same thing with me.
My dad was a gin boy. Everyone has their thing, I guess. But then I got food poisoning from skirt steak once, and I still haven't gone back.
Really?
Yeah. Here and there I have, but I feel like when you get actually bodily sick, that's not the right word. You know what I'm saying? Like food poisoning is different than something I did to myself, kind of.
Yeah,
mentally.
I feel like they're kind of the same. Like it's both of them. I think is your body trying to protect you. Your body has an instinctual thing. I ate that once before. Like think about it. If you're in the wild, you're trying berries, and you eat a certain berry, and you throw up. Your body's gonna like intrinsically remember that.
I know, but it's so weird. I still remember the exact piece I think gave me the food poisoning.
Okay, why'd you eat this piece? It looked weird.
I don't know. I remember.
What was the piece gray?
It was so long ago. No, it was pink. It was almost raw-ish. And
Okay.
I just remember looking at it and went, oh, that looks weird. And I was just so fucking hungry, and I ate it. And I don't even know if that was a piece. I could be blaming the wrong steak, the wrong guy, but that's what I got.
I think specifically with the stomach ache, you can trick yourself into getting it. Not like like full on food poisoning, but like I've seen many people where like, or even myself, where I eat like a kind of raw-ish looking thing, and I go, "Ooh, that looks not good," but I'm just gonna fucking barrel through. And then like I'm thinking about it, will it hurt my stomach? And then my stomach kind of starts to hurt, and I'm like, "Oh, did it hurt my stomach?" And I think it's all just in your head.
See, you guys are crazy. I'll always throw out that piece.
All right.
JT, tell them where to find you.
Find me on Instagram at JTHolden97. No, wait.
Whoa.
That's the old me.
Whoa,
That's
bad
the
shot.
old me.
Shame.
That's the old me. You can find me on Instagram at the J Balls.
You can find me at Danny is watching on Instagram and in the fucking press.
Facts. You can find me at Ant Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
The Picky Boys on Instagram and on Twitch. And go also look at our gaming channel.
You get it? Yeah, that was a good one.